You will never lose body fat if you keep focusing on calories in versus calories out. Let me explain. Every app, workout, and trainer that you've tried in the past is all focused on the rider. It's all about planning, numbers, macros, and spreadsheets, but this is why you feel like you already know what to do, you just can't get yourself to do it. When I first spoke with my client Nick, he was frustrated because he told me he knew the basics of eating healthy, working out, and being active. He'd even lost a bunch of weight a few times, but always seemed to gain it back. If I just focused on speaking to the rider by giving him more knowledge, more information, and different macros, we would have stayed stuck. But I spoke to his elephant by asking him about what motivated him to make a change. He opened up to me by telling me that his father passed away when he was young, and he didn't want to do that for his children. He wanted to be around for his family and set a good example for them. He didn't want to be the dad who got sidelined because his body was holding him back. Tapping into your deeper motivations for change is what helps you take action on the plan you have. But there was still something keeping Nick from making the progress that he wanted. When we talked about what an average day looked like for him, it sounded like he was busy being a father for the first few hours of the morning before he went to his full-time job. Then he'd go straight from work to pick up the kids and drive them around to all their sports practices. By the time he got home in the evening, he was exhausted and hungry. Since he's got a couple growing kids who are super active, you better believe there was a bunch of cereal and high-calorie stuff around in the pantry, which is just a recipe for disaster. So we worked to make sure that Nick had some high-protein, low-calorie options available to him throughout the day that didn't take a ton of time to prepare. And we built a workout plan he could stick to by just showing up to the gym 45 minutes, 3 days a week. He's lost around 70 pounds this year. If you feel like you know what you should be doing, but you're just stuck no matter what you try, stop giving so much information to the rider and start focusing on the elephant and the path. And I know my art skills are amazing, so if you want my free 21-day fat loss plan to help you get started with all this stuff, just comment Picasso below this video and I'll send it your way.